Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage at the end of his set for his tour. His set on the Netflix Is a Joke tour that's happening in LA, right? And he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. Turns out that a 20-year-old young man who has mental health issues, who's been living from hand to mouth since he was 11, bum rushed the stage, and then the police were there, the guards were there. Looks like he got stomped. Looks like he got beat down, and he's in custody. He had a fake gun, but it did have a knife in it, so he's being charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, so all of that, you can go look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Get your own revelation, blah, blah, blah. This is what I want to talk to you about. I've noticed, even on the news, people paralleling Dave Chappelle being attacked on stage during the end of his set for comedy with Will Smith and at the Oscars. Okay, now, this is the thing that's driving me bananas about this. First and foremost, we can't parallel the two situations. They're two different things. This young man, he's 23, he's homeless, he's on medication, literally may have missed his meds, and then did what he did, okay? Will Smith's stuff was a traumatic response, and that's a whole nother conversation. But this is the thing that I need to articulate, and I'm not going to talk you long. Why are we so quick to villainize black men? It couldn't just be that, and I'm not justifying anybody's behavior at all. We didn't go to, okay, is this man well? We went to, oh, he needs to get beat down and stomped. And you can go look at the comments and see how many people are talking about, oh, he should have been beat down and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Our default is to punish and to beat and hit and attack black men who may not be well. I don't understand how come that's not even in the conversation. I'm even looking at the news. They're like, oh, Will Smith opened the door for this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So in terms of domestic violence, because what is it? Miles Davis beat Cicely Tyson. Does that mean that's the reason Angela Bassett got beat by Ike? What logic is that? What logic is that? It's infuriating to me that when it comes to black men and violence, it becomes a character flaw, not a well-being situation. And I'm not even suggesting that all violence is well-being. It's not. I'm not being Pollyanna about this. But I am noticing how quick we are to jump to something really vile and horrid, not well-being. That's not being circulated. It's going to get there. Oh, and yeah, that's right. Chris Rock was there, and Chris Rock made a joke of it, and I'm fine with that. I think that's not my concern. I'm more concerned about us as a people. How are we not allowed to be human beings? And I'm not justifying violence, so please miss me with all of that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that some people, including black men, have mental health issues. And that's not part of the narrative. It is assumed guilt, assumed barbarism, assumed savagery. That's what I'm dealing with. So please don't post about like, you don't know. Go read it up for yourself. Go read. You can read it all yourself. But I'm just kind of done with every time something happens with a black man, it's turned into a witch hunt for every kind of black man. So now people are reopening that whole situation from the Oscars when they're trying to heal from that. Chris Rock is doing his tour. He's not pressing charges. So why are you bringing Will back? It's like, what's the point? And to say that somebody's actions justify someone else's actions really diminishes the person you're talking about. The young man who is sick is sick. He is not well. He wasn't inspired by Will Smith to go jump on a stage. That's not even logical. He did his actions separate and completely from what Will did. And those are two different situations. Please do not parallel structure them. It is not the truth, and it only villainizes black men across the board. It gives people permission to say black men are just violent by nature. How come it couldn't just be the brother is sick? How about that? How about get him tested? How about check up on it? How about that? I mean, really, like, that's the thing that's frustrating to me, is that we never get the benefit of the doubt as a people. Black women either. We never get the benefit of the doubt. We never get, okay, hold on. Well, white boys, they get the benefit of, okay, well, he had a rough life, and, we don't want to mess with his career, and, this is going to, they get that all the time. But let it be a black person. Let it be a black man. And we look at ways to crucify him and make jokes about it. So I'm going to stop now. I'm a little hot about it. And if you're going to post something with some dignity and some honor. It's no use I'm not interested in debating with you about something. I'm asking you to look at something. I'm asking you to think through some things. I really am. I'm saying, sis, bro, think through. What would have a human being jump on a stage in the middle of a whole group of people with a celebrity that he knows he can't get back off the stage of? He knows he's going to get bum rushed. He knows the police are there. That means that person's not thinking. That means the person's not well. Okay? And when you read about it, you'll see that he's just not well. And until we actually start to take into account that as human beings, we may or may not have mental health issues, I don't say issues, mental health challenges, then we're going to default to villainizing our humanity, just like oppression has done. I'm not okay with that. And I pray to God you're not either. Okay? If you're offended by this word, please pay for it. Please tag, please share. I'm committed that we actually start humanizing each other to each other, instead of using it as fodder to make ugly and mean and cruel jokes, to defame another person's name, and to drag up bad old things that have happened to reopen wounds. Why? What's the benefit? What's the point? Why bring Will back into this? And he ain't even in this. Jamie Foxx was there. He loved on Dave Chapelle. Chris was there. He liked the space. He was trying to help. I totally get that. And if you look at the news, if you look at the memes, if you look at the comments, it's all petty, nasty, vicious, ugly, punitive stuff when somebody is sick, when somebody's not well. If that were your brother or your father or your uncle or your son, how can that be okay? How is that okay? Where's the humanity? Where's the benefit of the doubt? Where's the, okay, wait a second. Where is it? And that's a real question. I'm asking you a real question. A real question. Where is the grace or the benefit of the doubt? Or like, okay, he could not possibly be in his right mind making that kind of choice. And if he's walking over a play gun with a pointy tip or a knife in the play gun, that communicates volumes about not being well. If you want to take somebody out, that's not how you do it. You don't do it in a. It's anyway. I'm gonna let the view of this. My point is, let Will heal. Let him and his family heal. This brother, he's 23. He's been on the streets since he was 11. I was on the streets by the time I was 16. And I understand. And maybe that's just my thing. I get it. I have PTSD. I have mental illness. I get it. And maybe because if you don't have it, you can't relate. And that's fine if you can't. But as a human being, you know some kind of pain. You know some kind of foolishness. You know, you've understood. You've gone through something. How come you can't map that onto other people who may be in the limelight? How come if you can't? I mean, like, the thing that I'm frustrated with is literally the coldness, the viciousness of attack when somebody is down. And if it were you, how would you feel? if it were your fun. I mean, like, you got to get into another person's world. Making jokes about someone being stomped. I've been stomped. It's not fun. It's not fun to be stomped. It's not fun at all. None of that is good. And yet we make jokes about it. And I'm talking to black people, white people. Y'all can do whatever you want to do, because I don't. Y'all got your own thing. But as far as mine is concerned, this is what we do. We hurt each other. Where's the compassion? Like, okay, Dad, what do you need? And I'm not saying be a bleeding heart. I'm saying being a human being. And if you say you love God, where the fuck is the charity? If you love God, where is it? Where is the benefit of the doubt? Show it to me. But don't tell me you love the Lord and then you're participating and sharing the jokes, or talking bad about somebody, or blaming somebody who ain't even there. That's the thing, that the hypocrisy is breathtaking. So please, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. But my point is, until we as a people really start to relate to each other as human beings who have fears and foibles and flaws and wounds, and we actually access that kind of stuff makes a difference, we will never thrive. We will still tear each other down. We will punish each other, and we won't need a shackle to keep us in bondage. We'll do it ourselves. Okay, I've said my piece. Please share this video. And if you want to leave comments, leave them in the spirit of love and dignity. Okay, please do that. Okay, I'm gonna check the comments. Please share the video.